The mother of the Royal Irish Regiment soldier murdered in North Belfast last week broke down weeping as his funeral took place this morning. Ranger Stephen Waller was shot dead in front of his wife at their home on the Westland Road. Ranger Waller had joined the army 18 months ago. He was serving in Cyprus and was home on holiday leave when he was murdered.
There were distressing scenes in North Belfast this morning as the young soldier's mother said goodbye to her son. The Christmas joy of his homecoming had given way to deepest sadness. Her grief was demonstrative and she was virtually inconsolable. Upwards of 400 people followed Ranger Waller's coffin as it was carried along the Westland Road after a short service at his widow's parents' house. Then the cortege paused outside the home where he was shot dead in front of his wife last Wednesday. Gunmen knocked on their door. When Mrs. Waller opened it, they shot her husband as he stood in the hallway behind her. Ranger Stephen Waller, aged 23, was the 3rd Royal Irish Regiment soldier murdered during 1992. His widow Tracy had been a wife just 8 months. She described the killing as a tragic end to what should have been the happiest year of her life. Inside Roselawn Crematorium, the Reverend Alan Smiley condemned the IRA as cowards. They'd satisfied their bloodlust by killing a young man simply because he wore the uniform of Her Majesty's forces. Ranger Waller was the year's last terrorist victim. He and 83 other people died at the hands of bombers and gunmen.
I want to thank you all for the overwhelming support on The Troubled Man. Please do like and subscribe as it helps us to grow the channels and spread awareness on this terrible conflict. If you haven't already, make sure to check out our second channel, which deviates from mainstream documentaries and delves deeper into personal stories that have arisen from the conflict. Many thanks to all our Patreon members. If you haven't already, please do join for free. The link's in the description.